Ackhiii, you're not internet ready. Shadeborough wasn't internet ready. Bro, to see the wickedest thing, guys, I gave them 48 hours. I gave them 48 hours to give me a public apology. Now, yes, agree on one thing. Yes, agree on one thing, please. Everyone hates the Shadeborough, bro. Yeah, We Engage is like the number one source of where we see news. It's part of the culture. Of course it is. But everyone hates the Shadeborough. Now, let me break something down to you guys. You see, over the years, you see when you do things from bitterness and hatred, and you create a mad divide within the black community when it comes to men, women, when it comes to even whether you're Jamaican, Nigerian, from Ghana, like, trust me, go back and look, yeah, the sort of content and narratives that the Shadeborough have pushed. And look, everything is, sometimes, yeah, with me, even when I had the Zoom call with them during COVID, I thought, wow, I didn't get to record their faces. Then I saw them at Box Park, Croydon, and they was doing their content thing and that, and I was just like, but everything was discreet. And I thought, you know what? They actually plastered my personal information online and felt no way about it. Understand that? And then I spoke to this lady like that used to work there, and from speaking to her, like, I understand a lot of them's left, by the way. Like, I've got a list, but I just kept true to myself, and I said, look, I didn't want them to be collateral damage. A lot of them's left. They've seen the light. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, especially look at this thing with the Shadeborough, yeah? They've got something there. They've got something that they can really add to the culture. And obviously, you're going to post, you get me, EastEnders, Ackhiii, Coronation Street, Ackhiii. We're going to post like little updates, little gossip. We all got toxic in us. But the stuff that they've been doing over the years, madness. And even flicking the screen here, like, and just, like, I've said this yesterday, but I have to just give you a little recap, because I've got a bit, look, I've got another bit of information. You can see you can see Will's Instagram. We found him on Instagram and his picture, just to confirm these are the owners of the Shadeborough. I don't want you lot doubting me. I know there's confirmation, but I just want to double, just give you lot Anyway. And this lady, she was like, I don't usually comment on these videos, but I am so glad you did this. I used to work for these two and they let me go because I was too positive. How can they let someone go for being too positive? I tried to change the narrative and celebrate black culture, and they didn't like it and let me go. I've not said a thing and kept quiet, but honestly, their page needs to be shut down. It's so bad, and I'm even embarrassed. I worked for such a dark company. Call them out. I don't even care anymore. But I would like to even have a interview with lady, like, I spoke to her yesterday, and get me husband, kids, God bless. And then when I was speaking to her, they were just like, yeah, they just sacked me because I was trying to like bring positivity. I was getting married and bills had to be paid, and so don't worry, man. You see, evil, bad mind people, they always will expose themselves. You get me? And Helena, you lot, hey, Ackhiii, you lot wasn't internet ready. You was not internet ready. I can't believe you doubted me, man. How can you doubt me? How me? You can't doubt me. Helena, Gillingham, you walk your dog in the pot, Ackhiii. You got a little poodoo. Come on, man. You doubt me. You got a little poodoo, Ackhiii. You got one of these. You see this thing here, yeah? I tell you why it's even madder. Let me even get my TikTok up. But it's mad because it's like, remember, you see Kent, like, it's not far. Like, you see, like, it's so mad. Who in their right mind, yeah, is gonna own the Shadeborough? Yeah. Such a dark place. Dark page, bro. I've seen you lot single-handedly, yeah, rip down Steph London, bro. Like, like one of the most powerful, successful black artists in our culture, and you made the craziest divide and you ripped her single-handedly. I see it. Even when I would watch it and actually feel her pain. The fact that she's doing her thing and the fact that she's having to go up against the UK for the support. It was madness, bro. And this is why I have to talk and be vocal and talk for her. And there's many other key people of influence that you've done that, but I have to just be very vocal for Steph London because actually it was disgusting. It was mad disgusting. It was disgusting. There was nothing that she could do to win over the people or for the people to, do you know what I'm trying to say? Bro, like, what are these evil people, man? I thought, you know what? They have to. Now you know how it feels. You named and shamed me multiple times. You made me wanna. You was part of the reason why I'm sitting here now. How about that? And I'm gonna break down in a minute what I say. I'm aiming to cancel the industry ring. I'm gonna tell you what the industry ring is and how they control the narratives and how they control people. And I'm gonna break it down because it's safe to say. You can block me right now on YouTube and on my Insta and on TikTok and you won't get away from me. So I'm demonstrating that you don't need any of this infrastructure. None of them. You don't need none of them. You don't need none of them. Build up your own IP. But anyway, I'm going to go into Shadeborough. Now, Shadeborough, that little poodie dog that you walk in the park, you get me? I know, and then boom, you get me? You got the office space and the yard and I see you in your comments, it was mad. I see you in your comments, yesterday when you posted, I think it was under this post. You know me, I'm there at the right time. I'll never put up your, me.
Ackhiii.
Put up your address, Ackhiii. I am
internet ready.
If you can't want my YouTube getting taken down, me. Ackhiii. But I see they put up your work address. I don't know, it was just a fake page. Put up your work address. You deleted them quickly now. But I want to know, like, please tell me, why are you blocking pages? Like, I've received so many people saying that the Shadeborough's just blocked me. The Shadeborough's blocked me. Like, why? Why are you blocking them? Will, Helena, please explain. But it's getting this because I thought, okay, cool. Let's look at this. Oh, we found them. Well, I knew from early, but it's just, you see when you make a beast and you make a monster, the monster's here, but the positive monster's here. It's like bringing down the whole organization, going against the grain and it's a revolution. Obviously they want to take down the revolution, but it's a revolution because guess what? I own my own IP. I'm releasing everything on my platform and now I have a platform. You can't control that. You got a platform, Shadeborough. So anyway, this is Will here, guys. This is Will, just so you can see. Look, I done a screenshot as well. I'm gonna send it to my WhatsApp just so you can see as well. This is Will. Again, it won't come up, but I'll zoom in. Look, Shadeborough. You see it? Let's click on the LinkedIn. Let's see if it comes up, Will. Just so you lot can see. Will. So it's safe to say, guys, just a confirmation, this is Will. So the confirmation that this is Will, let's get this up. But guys, it's very important that we can't give misinformation for this one. This is this is very serious, guys. This is very serious. This is Will. You get me? And by the way, everything's public information, guys. So when people are like, get this one. So you see this guy? Okay, let me show you this now. I want to show you something. Let me flip the screen just because it's gone into another number. See that guy? That guy is that guy. Zoom in. You see, Will? Hey.
Internet ready.
That's on his Instagram. I'm just saying, just letting you lot know. That's on his Instagram. And you know why it's mad? When I went on my Insta, it said new. When you like on your iPhone, it says new. So how dare them come out the woodworks? How dare them come out the woodworks? Start making flipping LinkedIn almost hitting 1 million followers, and now they want to speak and get these crazy retainers for the culture and make money for the culture. Furthermore, how dare them? And why it was all weird, I didn't understand this. You get me? But Will and that. You lot know I'm definitely
Internet ready.
I didn't understand this, and I thought, okay, let's go into company's house, and I was just looking at the people and the books, and I was like, hold on, like the books, the people, and what was I going on to? Filing history. I was like, let me go to filing history and accounts. Then I was kind of asking myself, like, why has there been a massive drop? Like, you went from making like 100 and, you went from making like 100 and, was it 190, 170 something thousand that year, and now you've gone, every year has been like, you've dropped. 2023, you was making 95, now you're making 66. What's happened with the massive drop? I don't get that. Please, can you explain that massive drop? What happened with your books? Why is your books dropped from 2024? You've gone from you submitted. It started with 66k. Let's say 66k up here. 2023 was 95k. Why I'm so William and Helena? I'm so confused because in 2022. Let's look at the books in 2022. No, let's look at the books in 2021. Why I'm so confused is because I looked at the books and okay, 2020 62. Okay, let's go up to 2022. Looked at these books and 173. 2020 was 62, so you got over 100k more, and then now your books is saying 2024 66. That don't even make sense, William and Helena. It don't make sense. Tell us,
Ackhiii.
What are you filing? Tell us. You got 6 people that you've got employed right now. Obviously doing all what you're doing, and then you lot do it, so there's 8 of you, but you've got 6 people that you've got employed. So I like to say, what are you paying them? 6 people, what, £1,000 a month at the very least? Was that £6,000 a month? So what's that, 72k that you're paying in wages for the year? So how could you be saying that you've taken a loss? I'm confused. But anyway, forget about that. That's not my problem. You get me? It's not my problem anyway. But let's get into Mr. William. And you know what? I can't lie. You got friends that wanted to put them on blast. And I done a video, and for me, it's like anyone that knows that these lot are behind this, and I was trying my best to get the right research. It was like I couldn't just take a video quickly and then out you. I needed to get the right research, and I got the right research, and it's here. And I've got more of a list and a list and a list. I'm gonna play this. Just so you know. You get me?
Bouncer definitely said if you lot don't apologise by 12 p.m. he was going to expose you. I would have just bit the bullet and written a written apology if I didn't want to verbally say it, because now we all know who you are, and I'm just going to let it be known anytime I see you, because I do see you lot, I'm going to troll you. I'm going to be shouting out the Shadeborough.
Sis says she sees you lot. She didn't know it was you lot that owned the Shadeborough.
Ackhiii.
She didn't know. You walk your dog, the poodoo. Do you remember Sis? Have you seen Sis before? Huh? She says she sees you lot. Let's play it.
I have to. Anyways, moving on. This was a major play for Bouncer. I feel like these two, they started making serious bank off that page, and they started to want to fit a niche because they knew it would garner a certain type of attention. And we are our own downfall because we are the reason that they was able to do this. We're just going to put it out there.
Yeah. Do you know what it is as well? Don't get it twisted. For me, the bank, listen, you're running a page, yeah? Now let's go into the page. Just go into it. See all of this? This is fine. This is fine. This is not a problem. This is fine. This is fine. Yes, Ackhiii. Talk about Prince Andrew Ackhiii. Talk about Epstein Ackhiii. Talk about them Ackhiii. All of that's fine. But do you know when it becomes a problem? When it's a personal attack. A personal attack. I've seen you, look, personal attack. I remember Letitia Grace. I don't want to talk about what happened to her because, you get me, I don't want to bring up that traumas on the back of the content. But I remember her take it down and you just bam. You have no heart. There's no heart there. There's no heart there. Now, your whole shebang has come crashing down. Because not only, and you lot will think this, you lot will think twice, the amount of road niggas, yeah, the amount of street guys that have nothing to lose, you lot are now going to be very mindful of posting anything to do with any rapper or any street guy, for one. That even the ones that are even convicted of mad stuff, you're going to be very mindful because their people might come and get you, like possibly. You're going to be very mindful. So all these things add up. You're going to be very mindful when you're pushing a mad divide agenda in our community. Like, you're going to be very mindful. And this is all come from the narratives of what the industry ring tried to push. And this is why I had to put pressure on ZZ Mills and that as well, because you lot don't have no chat, don't speak. Everything I said was true. Don't make me start really talking and start really exposing and people start getting collateral damage. Don't make me. So keep your mouth quiet. I don't want to hear you lot talk. You can share your opinions, do your thing, no problem. Have your radio station, Ackhiii. But your time is over. And these little narratives that you lot came on and tried to damage control now is led to the UK industry ring popping down. Now, I'll explain the UK industry ring quickly before I rub it out. So you have the +44 podcast. So the person that's at the top of that during COVID, black woman, Delicia. So she says what happens if she runs certain campaigns with artists, if she gives the right billboards, if she gets the billboard slots. And this is what billboard slots are. So if you look at the billboard slot here, when an artist drops, they get certain playlists, billboard spots, and boom, 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 boom. So as you can see, the number of artists, you can see the legend, Skepta, etc. You can see Ray, etc., etc. So you can see with musicians can't talk out like that, because if they talk out, they'll get silenced. They won't get put on none of these sort of platforms. So you got that. Then you got the Posties, the GRM. So you know Posty controls the narrative when it comes to the music space. His platform is the best platform in the music space. Let's just call a spade a spade. Then you have the record labels. The record labels, you have the number one people that's in there. You have the culture vultures, Archie, don't worry, I'm coming for you. I got one for you. We know, we're not forgetting Hardy Caprio, yeah? And we're going to talk about SL and all these things, collateral damage. Anyway, then you have these people in the labels. You have a number of them, boom, boom, boom. Then you have the people in the YouTubes and etc. And then the other, and then they all, so when there's a big event happening and this and that, they have the say, they speak on the culture. Then you have the influencers. You might have the Lim Mays, the ZZ Mills, the this person. So you see the narratives that come up there. That's the industry. The industry, they're at the top. The narratives come down. And you see if anyone that's got a crazy talent or whatnot. Let's talk about Cairo Keys, yeah? Cairo Keys. Big shout out to Cairo Keys. Big shout out to Central C. I said I will never speak anything bad on Central C. If I see anyone talking rubbish on him, I will defend him, because he is someone that's moving the needle for our scene and needs to be protected. But Cairo Keys, man's people as well. He's doing amazing things, big numbers. He's making a wave in America. Now, the industry rings, they haven't really supported Cairo Keys, have they? Go look at GRM. Cairo Keys had his best year last year, one of the top. They're not going to talk about that. You get me? They're not going to talk about that. They don't talk about it. And this is what you're talking about, people that control the narrative. They don't do things for the greater good, for the culture, and Shadeborough is one of them. And Shadeborough wait. And I see flipping a page talking about I'm Just Bait. Years ago, I'm Just Bait was if you get posted by I'm Just Bait, you're blowing up. Like the powerful I'm Just Bait. And now he's just obviously cracking on doing what he's doing. Maybe he just thinks the UK culture's toxic. He had his mix up what he had with Ambush and he just thought, I'm done with it, man. I've done my thing for the scene. But That's what you call culture. This is why TMC on X is so needed. This is why UKL on Snapchat is so needed. This is why UK rap numbers is so needed. This is why Made You Think is so needed. Because they are culture. And you need to watch out for the rest of them. Because, you get me? If you ain't got, remember, and I'm going to tell you, look, before I wrap this up, yeah, is if you don't own your own IP, yeah, I'm going to tell you, if you don't own your own IP, if you put your energy and you're popping, and you start dropping all your music on these other platforms and boom, 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 you get free uploads and then you're paying their bills and boom, boom, boom. You see when you are not popping, yeah? Because I promise you, and you hit them up to get a premiere, you are not popping. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense for the greater good of, yeah, it don't make sense for the greater good of the branding of the platform, but you're not popping, you're done, you've rubbed. So they're not going to give you a premiere or they're not going to give you certain things because it doesn't make sense. So if you build up your own IP, just like what I'm doing now, because I can speak and do what I want, and if I take a break for a year, I can come back and I've still got my own IP, at least I have my infrastructure and my audience that has subscribed and that is following my journey. Now, like I said, we need a reset. We need to build up our own IP. We need to stop investing money on upload fees on these platforms and invest them onto digital ads. And I'm going to show you, look. I'm going to show you, look, give you, look. I'm going to do, you get me? But anyway, I'm doing a seminar, just to plug it in. You get me? On the 23rd of November, the only seminar, the last only seminar in London. The link in bio for the tickets, purchase now. Now, guys, William, I'm going to leave it like that, man. I'm going to leave it like that. Ackhiii. But let me get your picture up. Now we know that that page is going to be very mindful of the stuff that they post. They are not going to be, get me? This is his Instagram picture again, just so you know. You get me? Just to confirm, you know, we had to confirm that. And obviously we had to just, you know, put the couple picture up. They're thinking, how did this guy get this picture? How? Zoom in, how? Look. How, man? Yeah, man. And so many people was like, we didn't know that the Shadeborough were owned by black people. Oh my God. But now you know, innit? But yeah, man, that's my recap. You get me? Just thought I'll put it out there. You get me? The Gillingham legends. You get me? Gillingham's a nice area, man. When I worked at Black Lions Leisure Centre in Gillingham, bro, it was good, man. It was sick. You get me? I know Gillingham's next to Chatham, but yeah, the Black Lions Leisure Centre was good. I know they built it. I don't know what it's called now. Medway. Is it Medway or something? Yeah, something like that. But you know,
Internet ready.
but anyway, I know everything's going to go as per usual. I know you lot's kind of slow down with your content. You're blocking everyone. Ackhiii, don't worry, man. I gave you 48 hours. Bouncer's not the bad guy, man. I gave you 48 hours. But I got a lot of more tea for you. I got a lot more tea for you. But I'm going to go easy. You get me? I'm going to go easy. Right now, this is within the guidelines, Ackhiii. So, yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.